Now, last but not least, we're just going to talk about how atoms group together with different substances to make compounds, because the ratio at which they all put themselves together actually affects them quite a lot. You wouldn't think it, but it really does. I'm going to give you an example. This is water. Water has 1 oxygen, that's him there, and 2 hydrogens, that's them there. So that's water, a ratio of 1 oxygen to 2 hydrogens. And as you know, that's quite a simple compound that's really safe, doesn't hurt us at all. However, if you add just 1 more oxygen into water, this lovely little molecule turns into a great big gremlin, because that becomes hydrogen peroxide, which is bleach. That's what we put on our hair to take the dye out and stuff. It's actually quite a reactive substance, and it's certainly not something you would drink. So it's not just the type of atoms that a substance is made out of. It's not always just about how they're organized, but it's also about how many of each different type of atom that determines how a molecule behaves. Now, because this is so important, we actually have a formula that we write down, because this is essentially a recipe for a substance. Not just what type of atom is in it, not just how it's organized, but how many of each atom are in it. That's the recipe for that substance. We call it a chemical formula, and we've got one here to show you. Water, you already know its chemical formula, H2O. It's something that's been advertised and it's on TV, and that you see it all the time. That literally means 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen joined together. Bleach, because it has that extra oxygen added, is called H2O2, because it says we have 2 hydrogens joined to 2 oxygens. So that chemical formula, in essence, is the recipe that tells us what that substance is made out of. Not just the different types of atoms it has, but how many of each. That is really important.